Yeah. So my name is Adonis, and I have a question
Adonis.
yeah, concerning um two-spirited people. So I've been reading some things online. There's some people who, in as much as they are like females, they can blend in with boys, and then they can blend in with girls. And then apparently, when you read deeper into it, it says that there are people that have two spirits living within them. That's why they're able to blend in with both genders. And then I realized that I'm able to do those things easily. So hence, all these things that we read, are there something factual about them, or it's just one of those things? Because if there's a book that is saying that people like us exist, and then we know that this is what we experience, and are we thinking too much, or it's just stuff like that?
The question is about who? No, I'm not saying that. You said it in the question. The person is living, the person is female and the person is what? The person is female and the person is trying to live.
No, not living, but the person is a female, but then knows how to blend with boys easily, and knows
Blend what?
blend with boys, like the other gender.
Voice.
Boys.
Okay. There are 3 types of truths in this world. 1, truths that say this be true, where it be true. Second, there are truths where you don't know. Somebody know. It tell you say this be true, where it be true. Third, there are truths where you don't know. Nobody tell you. Whether they tell you, they don't tell you. Whether you discover, you don't discover, it's there, it's truth, and it's true. And it be the ultimate truth, which be the last one. Be exactly what are they? Please. If you say there are people that lives as females, but they blend with boys, the ultimate truth is these people, whoever they are, they came to meet creation. So let's tackle creation before the people came into existence. Now, this creation is, everything is created in what? Female and male species. Whether you like it or not, female and male species. And each of these species have their own laws by nature they operate on. So these are truths, whether you like it or yes, are true. Now, boiling down to general life perspectives, like they say, whether the ultimate truth is there or not, the only one that you see in your reality is the only one you see. Again, that's what they say, life is all about perspectives. So if in your reality, in growing up, based on experience, based on your environment, based on certain things you see, certain things you feel, certain things you've experienced, you have come to have this this feeling, this need of blending with boys. That's your perspective, bro. Like, and funny enough, again, the ultimate truth, whether you like it or not, the way you see it is exactly what you will see. So back to your whoever that person is, based on all these experiences and everything throughout whatever you're going on, and you have come to your own realization, your own perspective. Okay, I'm beginning to have feelings. I'm beginning to have at the end of the day, it's your choice to choose. And whichever you choose, that's what you see. But another ultimate truth to do also they say, who cares? At the end of the day, who cares? But the ultimate truth is there, whether you like it or not. But if you have come to believe in your own perspective, but like they say, every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So whatever you choose, be ready to pay the price. And the price comes in many forms. That's if you, that person, is smart enough to grow and feed your soul to some extent, you can be able to naturalize certain things. But last, whoever is judging is your creator. And they will judge you based on from how you see it as you live on. The main question is, the thing you are living, you always find the darkness and the evil parts. So again, you choose. If you choose the darkness, you can be able to live your truth, your perspective. But mind you, the ultimate truth is there. So if you're able to learn the smart way, you can be able to correct your karma by just being a good person. By just saying, okay, this is my perspective and I'm living it. Whoever have the right to judge is who created you. So again, you have the right to live your own perspective, which is why God has given us the willpower. Last, everything depends on you, the way you see it. But don't forget, in all you do, the ultimate truth awaits you. Thank you. You see, this question is a very delicate one. But the question is, the way I explained it in a times where it's not the ultimate truth, or I'm not saying my answer to your question is a natural answer. Again, this show, I want you to understand that I'm human. And you may say that whatever I say is not the ultimate truth, which is true. But mind you, whatever answer I give you, most of it is based on channeling and experience. The channeling is, which is the main reason I start by saying there are 3 types of truths in the world. Boss, are you listening? There are truths that you know that is true and it's true. There are truths that somebody tell you and it be true. And there are truths that whether you and I like it or not, is true. For example, say you go fit job like in your whole life existence, see something before, but on your 82nd birthday, that should be 82 years, you feel they walk through your window and you will see and experience something for the 82 years of life you never see something before. That day, it will be new information to you. So it means that me we are here and they talk to you, we say I'm complete. I'm still learning. So whatever they tell you, be the ultimate truth. But the one way you will hear from your stomach inside, if you go house, go talk to your spirit about them. And that's why, if you see the answer I give you, I thought from the beginning, say, there are 3 types of truth in the world. So last, the way you understand them. If you want a deeper, again, your man asked a question for her. Say, he realized, say, the way they answer the questions. If you're somebody where you be empath, you get a third eye. Some informations be too small. You want, maybe if you be empath, but somebody they don't have an encounter yet. Everybody I meet for here, I don't know you all personal. So every question I answer them in general term. And again, because I don't know each and every one for here, if it be somebody where you did my shoes inside, laws the state say, before you give information to somebody, you for first of all know the person in level of operation. Send them there, you know, go feel scare the person with information. So every single answer I give the general answer until you won't go deeper, knock the door, and you shall see. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we can give it up once again.
And then I wanted to ask about money. I think I overheard one of the guys who asked a question that spirituality and money, money is spiritual, and I don't know, like when I heard something about him saying money was spiritual, and I wanted to add to it, maybe I feel like things that are man-made cannot have things like spiritual attached to it. But then the kind of spirituality you feel is when maybe somebody dies, or there's a new baby, that kind of strong emotions we get attached to some certain things. But then if we have like things that do not have its own emotions, I don't think we should associate money with spirituality. They are just two different things that man has created to, but we've created money to disturb it, so that's what we've been doing.
Thank you very much for your rebuttal. That was a sound one. So yes, still questions are opened. Thank you very much. So
that's a very solid question. In some cases, do you agree with me that if you really want to see how smart somebody is, on practical terms, look at their bank account. Again, if you want to know how smart somebody is, keyword in practical terms, not in mindset, in practical terms, look at their bank account. Do you agree with me? To be smart, is it spiritual?
Yes, because the living things.
To be smart, is it spiritual? If you want to know how smart someone is, look at their bank account. Yes or no?
Yeah, good.
So if spirit command smartness, why can't spirit command money? Okay. I was supposed to be answering, not asking, but your question came in a form of not a question, but like, boss, this point is a point, validation. Do you all agree with me? Boss, do you agree with me yourself?
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you a question back. So now the answer is boss, I am telling you today that money is 120% spiritual. The most spiritual people in this life, look at their bank account. So yes, money, that's why I'm saying that. Do you know that if there's no spirituality, or if there's no spirituality, the physical cannot make sense. So for instance, if the mind is spirit and you believe in spirit and you command something, the only way you can attest to the fact that it works is that thing manifested in your reality. And in our current world, the only thing that actually controls this reality, our physical reality, one of them is what? Money. So again, why can't spirituality not be associated with money? Go, let's go.
He said the most spiritual people are the ones who have money.
No. Don't get me. This is what I say. If you look at most of the spiritual people in this world, their bank accounts reflects it. Most, it means they are sound that also they don't care. Let's go. So, like, you get me now?
But
On that point.
Yes.
Okay.
But then the most spiritual people are mostly like poor people, because they're the ones who are always praying for something better. But we could all agree that in as much as there are rules that churches,
Bro, make I not pause your mind.
so who are the most spiritual people?
Bro, the rich. Bro, let me tell you this. The poor, their belief system is not complete. So prayer don't manifest quickly. Look at the way the poor talks. Look at where they go. Look at where they sleep. Look at where the rich. The rich talks with knowing. They know. Look at the way they talk. Do you agree with me now? Hey, rich people, they pray past anything for this world. It always reflects in their bank account. Are we going somewhere? Let's go. I'm enjoying this. Oh my God, I'm so enjoying this. So enjoying this. Bro, are they ready for now? Who could they go? Anything else? But like, I don't know, like, are we making sense though? Like, I don't know if they get understanding it. That part they need to be part of the conversation. Forget anything. I always they believe say. You see, the essence of this podcast is information that will strike you in your stomach. Let's go. Thank you. Next question.
So I wanted to ask, you said the reason why poor people, their prayers don't manifest early is because it's not complete. So what is it that poor people are doing different? What is it that rich people are doing different that poor people are not? What is the spiritual things that they do early?
In simple terms, poor people want to see before they believe. Rich people believe before they see. Thank you. No, before thank you. Are we making sense? You can do your statistics, bro.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if I know I'm from old money,
If you don't,
if I know I'm from old money,
if you don't,
if I know I'm from old money,
you are from,
generational wealth,
okay.
of course I know that when I say I want this, I easily get it because I have the money. But then for a poor person, they just can't get up and start saying things. They have to see it before.
So at the end of the day, what is the law saying about money? Nah. Do you know that money is a feminine energy? Now, anything feminine deals with attraction. So now, laws they govern these things. And one of the law with the govern money and feminism is that you will first of all find confidence in you, and know and believe that whatever you wish for, you will get them. Now, the breakdown is the poor, their belief system is not complete. The rich, their belief system is complete. So by that alone, result will manifest. If you don't understand it, ask the question again. I will repeat the same thing again.
Understood.
Well, I want to thank everyone for coming here on this show, which is a show that is being brought up by Omogana to come and discuss or to come and pass some information to us. I go by the name Young Yao. That is my music name, but normally people call me Nana Yao. I have this question I want to ask, which is, since people have the belief that we are all created from God. God is all who created us. And then all of us, we came onto this earth for a purpose. We are here to do something, which is what? Some people are chasing their dreams. Some people also chasing at some other things. So I want to ask that most people, I mean, all of us, we focus on chasing what is called money. Everyone, I'm sure that everyone needs money. So we are all chasing, we are all after money. So I want to know the generation of money. Omogana, please, are you getting me? Yeah.
Okay.
The origination of money. I want to know. And then why people find it so difficult to get the money.
Okay. I believe, even though my brother at the back mentioned that money is printed by people, which is true. But money started as a mindset, which is wherever there are two or more people, there should be wherever there are two or more people, there should be a life in existence. Life must, people must give birth, people must grow. Now, in between life manifesting in people's species, in between that, a mindset was born that I have this, you have that. I want this. Probably because I want this and I need it now, you are thinking, oh, because it's mine, you can't just have it like that. You must exchange something. That is what came about the bond of money. The exchange of trade. So probably that was like then time when olden days, people they use cowries, people they exchange. If you're in yam tubers, they will carry cassava cow exchange. You know, that be probably that where the mindset of money originated from. And as they go on, definitely wherever there is town or village, leaders day. So as the exchange they go on, people get civilization along the line. Okay, instead of exchanging trades, we could bring something we could represent that. So again, probably that might be where exactly the mindset of money was born from. Are we clear? Thank you. If you want anything more, let's go.
Then and again, I would say, why is it because this time around there's no more exchange? That's the reason why people don't get money. Is it because of that? Because the olden days it was there. People do, I want this, I go for that. That's the exchange.
Mm-hmm.
That is the exchange.
Yeah.
So is it because nowadays, the youth of today, is it because the old one doesn't involve?
No, the exchange is still there. The exchange is still there. You have a car. I want it. The only way I can be able to get a car is to exchange something. Okay, if it's not money, I get land. Will be like $40,000. You the car, it will be like $20,000. If I get in there, I go show you. Probably, if money know this, you go see exchange them. So the exchange is still going on. So now sending big pass before. So it's not about the exchange is still there. But I'm just telling you that your question was where money originated from. So it originated from exchange of goods and services. That is where it originated from. So the money actually, the physical one, it be along the line idea them born on them to represent the exchange of goods and services. Are we clear?
By power question. I don't know the reason why all people they are always on the streets, whilst we have rich people living in a better place, whereby the poor still remain at where they are, and then the rich people also remain where they are. I want to know.
It's personal choices. You chose to be there. You literally chose to be there.
Some of us,
Yeah.
we are not born into,
Rich home.
and then some people were born into it. It's depend like your parents. You are not born into that, and then due to, if you are born into money, everything about you is going to be about money till you die.
Yeah.
But when you are born into a poor family, that is how it's going to be to the end of life. So I want to know if that one is also another mindset of the person or of the parent. That's the reason why they are still into that situation.
So basically, it all boils down to the fact that now, to my brother's question, you see, I gave an answer that he said, poor people are more spiritual than rich people. And I said, no, rich people are more spiritual than poor people. Now, the difference here is that once you are spiritual, the only way you can become spiritual is after you have come to realize the layers or the laws set by God. And the only way you can come to a realization of those layers is when you become spiritual. So again, once you become spiritual, you will come to understand these layers that God has set, these laws that God has set, and you will not rush the process. You will, but because you are becoming spiritual, you'll be working with your senses, your common sense enough to know that you don't have to rush the matrix. You don't have to rush the layers. Come back, walk. They say slow motion is the fastest motion. The most spiritual people don't rush. They work on basing on laws of it. The poor person does not know because they are not spiritual enough. They do not understand the fact that this, at every point in life, it demands a certain mindset. The poor has no idea of the fact that my belief system counts. They don't know that. So again, because the poor do not have access to these laws and these layers, it's law. You can never be rich. So, in between the life cycle of the poor parents, now if you are the kid and you become rich, it will not be knowledge from your parents. It will be you facing life. And in between fighting and facing, your parents don't even know what to go through. In between fighting and trying to figure out, asking questions like, my parents are poor, but I feel like I don't do this. You're asking questions, you are doing things that is. Once, even though you are poor, once you start having these feelings, these emotions that you deserve more, you want to be more, you want to be this, you don't want to do it. By nature, even Bible says, ask and it shall be. Because you start asking, you must receive. So by nature, you the poor person, you the poor boy, you the poor son, because life has quietly dealt with you, and you see, by nature, and usually anyone that your parents are poor, and all of a sudden you are feeling you deserve better, you want more, you want this. I want you to understand today you have a calling of God upon your life. It means that in the very shortest possible time, you will start having feelings. Your soul will start to direct you. Your parents don't even know what you are doing. They don't even understand. And the reason they don't understand is that they themselves, because they are not spiritual enough, they don't have the realization of these layers and these laws. So they never ask questions. They never pant. They want more. They just do. And bro, it's like you see, all human beings are created with the same energy. You are not rich. You are not poor. You are human. But it is left for you to choose. And the only way you can choose is when you have come to realize the layers and the laws set by God to govern the world. And once you have come to the realization of these laws and these layers, by nature, you will start to practice them. Your parents don't know. And this thing is a high calling. Nobody tells you. It's a feeling. It's an emotion. It's a hunch. It chases you. It means you are the chosen one. Thank you.
My last question, people, why do you face hard times?
Again, everybody faces hard times. But again, it is not hard times. If you understand, you see, it's a vortex. It's a power source. If you come to realize that these are layers, these are systems, and you master it, every challenge is not a struggle. It's a test. So the rich don't see struggles. They see tests. The poor see it as struggle. So they always run from it. And the more you run from it, the more it will chase you. That's why once you allow stress, I swear, stress will chase you wherever you go.